A full house expected here tonight, over 70,000, and the fans still filing into Mercedes-Benz Stadium just west of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Penix. Caught by London. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Penix. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
19, shot.
To the air, Penix. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stroud sets up the play action. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down. All right. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mixing up the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10. At the line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And it's going to be another first down as they get him to the ground at the Lions 16.
Another Texans first down.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Stroud working out of the gun. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here goes Stroud again. He'll try to do it himself. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Well, they miss an opportunity to put some points on the board on the opening drive. They pass on the field goal. What'd you think?
I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint for them. First drive of the game, they set the tone, right? They go downfield. They let them know how aggressive they're going to be all game long. Even though they don't get it, because it's the first drive of the game, you're not that worried about it. Hey, we got plenty of other opportunities as this game moves on.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 6-yard line.
5. 4 now. Go, 12, let's go. 5. Turbo set.
Here's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Shell. We go to hey, kill. 180, 12, super. 12. What's up?
Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Super one.
Now it's gone. Oh, that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Now you won. 180. We're good. We're good.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Mixon with a first down carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9. Now Stroud. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
10 yards. And the Texans first down.
Mixon running wide side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
Joe Mixon scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
This one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
180. Hey, kill. Super 66, Super 1.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
We go tonight. Go 12. Go 5. Horrible.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And got his man complete. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, lift. Hey, 5. Turbo.
Here's Goff. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And now to comment site, at least on this drive, a momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
We go 76, 12, 5.
Goff now looking to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
76. Hey, 76. 76. 12. Maverick.
Back to throw. Gone. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 11. And the Texans first down.
Stroud. Dumps it off to Mixon. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
We go tonight. Black 20.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's a 2nd and 8.
We go tonight. 180.
Now gone. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Here's Gone. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 15.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, of everyone who's watching it, they wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away?
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break, and you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
4 down. Hey, Shell. Maverick. 5. That's it.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He's got right on the short throw.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
180. Hey, Shell. Shell. Hey, 5. Hey, let's go. Let's go, Brown.
Goff now to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come out, and they will bring it to the ground.
Brings up second down.
Super. Hold on. Check. What's up?
Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 56 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Hardball. Obama. Hey, kill. Turbo.
Goff looking to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 49-yard
They'll go play action here with Stroud. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
20.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? He hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Cut! 180!
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Tonight! 120!
And Gibbs has it, but he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And they'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
2 for 1. Maverick. Merlin. We're good. 12.
To throw is gone.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Hey, kill. 120. 2. Hey, shell. Hey, 76. Maverick wall. Value 1. Yes, sir. Hold on. Check. What's that?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams hauling that one in for Jared Goff. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Stroud looking to throw.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz.
And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Stroud.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. He's got it to Collins, complete. Now first and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Texans first down.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the line.
He didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Nixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Houston.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And now it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the fourth. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the climb.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Go, 12, go. What? 20, 5.
Goff. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.